captain's log. Day 4,300 of quarantine. It's another episode of Fandom Fights because this is all that has survived in this world of horror. My name is Tim. Hello and welcome to Fandom Fights. I am here with Nicholas Tuig. Nick, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I would say this is the only thing that has thrived in the state we are in.
There you go. Yeah, movie trivia. Your friendly neighborhood Multiplex Warzone and Multiplex Fandom Fights and Debate League running strong. But we're here with Fandom Fights for a very exciting match. This is Kaleb Boatman versus Nico Suave Regoli. Both players are guaranteed spots in the upcoming Summer Series tournament. This match is for seeding, but it's going to be very interesting. Boatman, current team's champion. Nico, someone who has had his ups and downs in the league lately, been on the uptick. Challenged for a belt twice last year in teams. So I'm right in that, right? Yeah, twice. It was twice last year. So very interesting road for Nico. What do you think about the match today, Nick?
I'm very excited for the match. One is a current belt holder. One is a current, always wanted to hold a belt. And I would say this is a good first step to getting there. So hopefully Kaleb will manage some mischief. And, Nico will do good things as well.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go see what they have to say right now in promos.
All right. We're back again. This time we're healthy. This time we are not sleep deprived. At least our players aren't. And this time Nico isn't talking to a rock. So thank you, Nico. I'm glad you're on the uptick. I'm glad to see you're not on the good stuff anymore. However, today it's the Lil Boat's day, if I'm being honest. Yeah. He's probably gonna say, "Oh, go ahead."
We want to be good because Nico's actually working really hard for this.
He is.
Nico's putting a lot on the line. So that means I just got to work harder. That's all that means. I got to work harder. I got to work harder. Koho, be nice. You got to be good. Be good.
I'm not doing anything wrong. All I'm saying is cue Nico's promo where he roasts my blue hair because he's unoriginal. Manners maketh man. Let's play the match.
Yee. Mischief man.
Koho, the one time I needed you to be predictable, you didn't come through for me. I didn't get bingo. Damn it. You've heard me talk enough times over the course of the 3 years I've been around. I'm not in a talking mood today. I'm in a doing mood. And what I came here to do is sink a little boat. So enough talk. Let's fight.
All right, Nick. Those were some fire promos that we have today.
They were.
Boatman, just saying he's aware that Nico wants it, that Nico is working hard, and that he's got to work harder. He said it like 6 times, so I think he means it. And he said it himself. Let's fight. Yeah. Let's get it on. Yeah. Any thoughts?
As someone who's been laying in bed doing nothing but watching movies, I do appreciate hard work. And Nico, I did get bingo. So, yes.
Okay, well, we're going to get right into round number 1. It's going to work like this. There are going to be 10 questions from 10 random categories in the realm of fandom fights. Each question is worth 1 point apiece. You've got 3 repeats and a challenge rule. If you get all 10 questions correct, you earn a bonus question. Are there any questions as we get into round number 1?
Can I have a copy of that bingo board? Because that actually looked fun.
You can take a screenshot of it when this airs.
All right, fair enough. We are going to get into question number 1, which starts in the category of Marvel. In Logan, what is X-23's real name? I just need a first name. My life is slowly falling apart. Every day my legs get weaker and my bones get weaker from all the fucking soda and alcohol.
You can go for a walk, right?
Nah. Pens down. We'll start with Boatman.
Laura.
And Nico.
Laura.
Both are correct.
Both correct. Gentlemen, question. It's in the category of MCU. In The Winter Soldier, Who do Steve, Natasha, and Sam threaten to throw off of a building for information?
I only need a... Yeah, if you give me the full name or just a last name, that's fine as well. This is a good movie.
What were they doing on top of a building out of quarantine?
That's idiots. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Nico.
Jasper Sitwell.
And Kaleb.
That is not what I had, but I should have guessed that.
Sitwell is correct. So Nico taking the 1-point lead as we get into the next question, which is in the category of DC. Who directed Joker? I hate these movies. I've been watching some DC movies and I fucking hate them.
There's not a lot of good in there. You're not wrong. Maybe Eminem should do a song called Joker where he just repeats Joker over and over.
Joker, Joker, Joker. Pens down. We'll start with Kaleb.
Todd Phillips.
And Nico.
I blanked somehow.
All right. So Kaleb tying Nico there 2-2. Nick, give him the next one.
All right, going into your next question, which is in the category of YA, young adults, which we all are. In Catching Fire, after he says him and Katniss were married in secret, what does Peeta tell Caesar during his interview that shocks the audience?
The exact quote, right? You just
No, just a general what he, yeah. That was a wordy question.
A little bit, but that's okay.
You did well. You did well. I really enjoyed the way you performed.
Were you and Maggie married in secret?
No, we were not.
Very public?
It was very public. Lots of people. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Nico.
She's pregnant.
Yeah, we can accept that. And Kaleb.
Katniss is pregnant.
Yeah, we can accept both those answers. 3-3 as we get into the next question, which is in the category of Middle Earth. Frodo Baggins has appeared in how many live-action Middle Earth films? If you could hang out with one Middle Earth character, Tuig, who would it be?
Sebastian, which is the name of Radagast the Brown's little hedgehog.
Oh,
yeah.
He's a cute hedgehog.
That's a hedgehog. Yeah,
that's fair. Hedgehogs are cute. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Kaleb on this one.
4.
And Nico.
I thought he was in The Unexpected Journey. I said 5.
He is in An Unexpected Journey, which makes it 4. It is 4. Fellowship of the Ring, The Two Towers, Return of the King, and Unexpected Journey. So those 4. So Kaleb does get the point on that one, taking a 4-3 lead.
4-3 lead. Your next question is in the category of scores and soundtracks. What song does the entire Muppet Company sing as the finale of the telethon in The Muppets?
I've said it once. I'll say it again. The Muppets are a damn treasure.
The Muppets creep me the F out.
That's
and
unacceptable. Not to date this video, but it was number 1 on someone's list on Your List Sucks last night, and I was so happy. 5, 4,
it gave me a
3,
lot of nightmares.
1. Pens down. We will start with Nico.
Thinking it's a callback to the original Rainbow Connection?
And Kaleb?
The Rainbow Connection.
That is correct. You are both correct. All right. Guys, your next question is in the category of quotes. What Star Trek character says, "Seeing as I've just committed an act of treason against a Starfleet admiral, I'd really like to get off this bloody ship. Now beam me out."
Treason. Some heavy shit.
You are not wrong. Treason is heavy shit. These movies are heavy.
I'll take a repeat.
All right, Kaleb, using his first repeat, that question again in quotes. What Star Trek character says, "Seeing as I've just committed an act of treason against a Starfleet admiral, I'd really like to get off this bloody ship. Now beam me out"?
You want to start planning like an act of treason against Cody?
Against, like, in the first order?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. I don't know, man. That's a lot.
We won't tell him.
Okay. 5, 4. I really like the guy. 3,
He's cool.
2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Nico.
I originally had Bones and then changed it to Kirk.
Both would have been incorrect, and Kaleb. Scotty is correct. The quote is from Star Trek Into Darkness.
Sounded like something Simon Pegg would say.
I agree with that. Your next question in the category of Pixar. Who voices the greatest character ever, Cory the Manticore, in Onward?
I made you Cory on the poster when we did this for the watch along.
It is the nicest thing you could have done.
Yeah, that was so long ago. So long ago. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Kaleb.
Octavia Spencer.
And Nico.
Didn't have it.
All right, Kaleb is correct. All right, guys, your penultimate question is in the category of Planet of the Apes. In Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, what type of weapon does Koba use to kill Caesar? Quote unquote kill. Attempts to kill. Whatever. Yeah.
He gave it his best try.
We think he's dead. That movie slapped.
How specific do you need to be here?
I need a general answer.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Nico.
Uses a gun.
That is correct. And Kaleb.
That is not what I had. I said a bow.
All right. So Nico getting a very much needed point is now 7-5 as we get into the final question.
7-5. Your final question. It's in the category of Oscars. How many times has Sylvester Stallone been nominated for working on a Rocky film?
This one time, I was nominated for an Oscar for working on a Wizarding World film.
Is this the truth? What
No.
Was it? Makeup and hairstyling?
Yes. 5,
Congratulations.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Kaleb.
3.
And Nico.
3.
Both are correct. For acting in Rocky, writing Rocky, and acting in Creed. So at the end of round number 1, it is still a close game. Kaleb with a very good 8 points to Nico's 6. This is a barn burner, as they say, Nick, but we are going to get right into round number 2. It is the wheel round, and it works like this. There are 8 categories on the wheel from wheeldecide.com. Each category has 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. You can choose to go to multiple choice, but then it devalues it down to being worth 1. The person in the lead can choose whether to spin first or second. Whatever you spin, you can spin again, but you got to take whatever you spin the second time. The categories on today's wheel. I don't know why I'm losing my mind today, but the categories on today's wheel are Star Wars, Disney animation, MCU, quotes, Bond, YA dystopia, Oscars, and scores and soundtracks, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. So, Kaleb, I will bring in your manager. You are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or second?
You want to go second?
Sure.
Yeah, let's go second. Let's see what Nico can do.
All right, so Nico, seeing what you can do, this is going to be your spin. And it lands on YA dystopia. Do you want to keep it or spin again?
You know, I'm actually going to keep it.
All right. Nico keeping YA dystopia. I will give Nico his questions in YA. Okay. Nico, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, your first question in YA dystopia. In the Hunger Games, which district are Clove and Cato from?
I'm going to go multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A1, B2, C3, or D5.
A.
A is incorrect. Boatman, chance for the 1 point steal.
2.
That is correct for the 1 point steal. All right, Nico, your next question in YA. What is the name of the first girl to be sent into the glade in The Maze Runner?
Teresa.
That is correct for 2 points. In Insurgent, which faction is led by Octavia Spencer's character, Joanna?
Amity.
That is correct for 2 points. And the lead. All right, your next question. In Divergent, who plays Jeannie, the leader of the Erudite faction?
Janine.
Janine.
Kate
Sorry.
Winslet.
That is correct. 2 points. All right, and your final question. In The Hunger Games Mockingjay, parts 1 and 2, who plays Boggs?
Oh, Mahershala Ali.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, so Nico getting his total up to 14 to Caleb's 9 as we get into Caleb's spin at the wheel. All right, Caleb, your spin is in, and it lands on Oscars. Do you want to keep that or spin again?
We'll take that.
All right.
Right.
All right, Nick, go ahead and give Caleb his questions in Oscars.
I will. Mr. Kaleb Boatman, are you ready for your questions in Oscars?
Yeah.
Lovely. Your first question. What was the last DreamWorks film to be nominated for Best Animated Feature?
How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. For what Star Wars film did John Williams win Best Original Score?
Star Wars or A New Hope.
That is correct for 2 more points. Your third question. What Oscar did 2009's Star Trek win?
Best Makeup and Hairstyling.
That is correct for another 2 points. Your total up to 15. Your second to last question. Besides Best Supporting Actor, what other Oscar did The Dark Knight win?
Best Sound Editing.
2 more points. Running through this category now, on to your last question. What was the first Disney animated film to win the Oscar for Best Animated Feature?
Five.
I'll take a repeat.
Repeating the question, what was the first Disney animated film to win the Oscar for Best Animated Feature?
Okay, just had to run through them all in my head. It's Frozen.
Frozen is correct for a clean sweep of Oscars.
All right, so if I'm not mistaken, we've got Caleb in the lead with 19 to Nico's 14. But anything can happen as we get into round number 3, which is the betting round. And the way that it works, we are going to name a category. You guys are then going to have to choose to bet 0, 1, or 2 points on said category. If you get the question right, you gain the points you bet. If you get the question wrong, you lose the points you get. Oh my, what could happen? So we are going to get right into that. Your first category that you can bet points on is going to be Worlds of DC.
One.
All right. Are we both good to go?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll start with Caleb.
1.
What a surprise. And Nico.
I'm going 2.
All right, guys, your question in Worlds of DC. What 2 Worlds of DC films were released in 2016? I don't mind these movies as much as the other DC movies.
That's fair. Yeah.
Overall, as a category, I like this one.
On
more.
average. That's fair. I'll give you that.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, Nico. All right, we'll start with Kaleb.
Suicide Squad and Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice.
And Nico.
I took so long because I was writing the whole thing. Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice and
Huh?
Suicide Squad.
Yep, you're both correct. All right, so Kaleb gets his total up to 20. Nico getting his total up to 16 as we get into the next category, which is in Planet of the Apes. And I will bring in your manager.
How do you feel?
It just depends. It really depends.
Do you
I feel
still-
better with old apes than new apes.
Let's go 1 again then, just
But
in
even
case.
then,
I'd say go
I
1
don't
again,
feel
just in
great
case.
with old apes. Okay.
Just in case it's something you know.
Okay. So let's start with Kaleb. Points.
1.
All right, and Nico.
I'm also going 1.
Okay, Nick, give him their question in Apes.
Your question in Apes. In Conquest of the Planet of the Apes,
Fuck.
how do Breck's men torture Caesar into speaking and giving information? You know, Tim,
Yes.
both the Planet of the Apes category and the YA category are very likely our future. Did you all call the coronavirus multiplex Simpsons style?
Yep, we did. We figured it out ahead of time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Nico. Pens down. Pens down. Pens down. Nico, we'll start with you.
Putting him on a cross and whip didn't finish the word.
That is very incorrect. Boatman, we'll go to you.
Is he frozen?
He may be frozen. I think he's frozen.
3 hours later.
Okay, unfortunately, both players answered incorrectly. The answer was electrocution. So both lose a point. It is now 19-15 as we get into the next category, which is going to be Jurassic Park.
How do you feel about Jurassic Park?
How many questions are left?
3.
3 left.
3?
4-point game, so you can catch up.
Okay. I'm thinking either 1 or 0. Do you want to just bet 1?
Yeah, do 1. Because you're better at Park than most people are at this point.
Okay, we're good.
Okay.
Okay, we will start with Nico for bets.
I gotta at least go 1.
All right, Nico going 1 and Boatman.
1.
Okay, guys, your question in Jurassic Park. In Jurassic World, the final shot of the film is on what type of dinosaur?
You know, Tim, had Nico bet 2 and Boatman bet 0, the score would have been 1917,
Oh!
which, for those of you who don't know, is a movie that Tim likes.
I do like that. 5,
I'll see myself out.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pens down. Let's start with Boatman.
I didn't have it.
Okay, nothing and Nico.
I was torn between T-Rex and Raptor, and I wrote Raptor.
And you would be wrong. It was T-Rex.
Damn it.
So
Okay. That's not really good.
that brings the totals from for Kaleb down to 18, Nico to 14 as we get into the next category, and that category is scores and soundtracks.
Ah, crap.
Okay.
We're good, Kaleb Koho. All right. Nico, you good?
Yeah.
All right, let's start with Boatman.
0.
All right, and Nico.
There are 2 questions left. I got to go 2 just so I can tie.
All right. Your question, Nick, please give it to them.
Will do. Who composed the score for Spider-Man Far From Home?
Oh, fuck.
Have you ever been far from home?
I was just going to ask you that. I'm eternally far.
It's almost like we are on some sort of wavelength. Oh my God.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. It's almost like this is going to be the first of 3 times we do this today.
But no, everywhere is my home.
4. That's fair. 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we will start with Boatman for stats purposes.
Michael Giacchino.
And Nico.
Giacchino.
Are correct. So Nico getting his total up to 16 to Caleb's 18 as we get into the final category, the final question, which is YA dystopia.
He's going to go 2. So here's the question. Do you feel comfortable with sudden death, or do you want to try and win?
I don't know. You tell me what to do. You should have bet on.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Go 1. Let's try and win.
Okay.
I trust you on YA.
All right. Boatman, let's get it from you first.
1.
And Nico.
There will be a winner after this question. 2.
There will indeed. And your question in YA dystopia. In Divergent, how do the kids choose what faction they will go to at the choosing ceremony? So I just need a broad description.
What specifically are you looking for? Are you
I'm looking for a
specific or-
broad description of what they have to do to choose where they go. And I will be lenient because it is a broad thing. Thus it says in the question, Doc, Nick.
It says, I will be lenient because I am looking for a broad thing. Right?
5, 4, 3.
Repeat.
All right, Boatman using his last repeat and the question. In Divergent, how do the kids choose what faction they will go to at the choosing ceremony? That is all 3 repeats for Boatman. Nico not using a single one the entire match.
There's so much tension. I feel very tense.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Boatman.
They place a colored object into like a pillar type thing representing their faction.
Nico.
They cut their hands and bleed into a bowl designated to their chosen faction.
And your winner, Nico.
Yeah!
Suave Regoli. The answer that we were looking for was cut their hand, drop the blood into their choice. I was mainly looking for them cutting their hand and dropping blood. Wow. Okay, so Nico winning by 1 point at the end there. 18 to 17, Nick. Damn. What a match. What do you think about the match, Nick?
I think Nico was trailing the whole time, and Vegas odds, just because of the score, the entire match would have been completely against him, but he shocked the world today. Nico has shocked the world.
All right, we are going to move right into our winner, talking to them. Nico, you were already in the tournament, but now you're even higher in the tournament. You've got a higher seed now after this. How are you feeling about your win today? You seem excited. Tell me about it.
You have no idea how hard I worked for this.
Kaleb Boatman, don't know why you're here right now. Okay. Go ahead, Nico.
I freaking pushed myself. When I saw that wheel, I was like, okay, this wheel is full of a lot of things that Boatman has known at least a longer time than I have. So I got to work. I got to push myself. I got to get as much of the things that aren't in my brain into my brain as possible. And some things went in there, some things didn't. It shows in this match by the questions I got right and wrong. But I felt confident. I felt confident about this match. I felt like my time is coming, and I just wanted to cement myself in a higher spot in that tournament. And like, I'm excited right now to the point that I don't know if I'm forming actual words or sentences right now. I'm just,
Yeah.
of course.
No, I understand. I've been in the same spot. I think we've all had that moment where, you work really hard for something, you finally, you get it, and it feels good. So congratulations. I don't have an exact opponent for you yet in the tournament, but you are going to be high seeded. Is there anybody you're looking forward to seeing in the tournament?
I will let you know at a later time when I know who else is there.
Fair enough. Well, if that's everything, is that everything? There's someone who.
Nico, you're speaking English, and I understand all the words you're saying. And also,
hey Nico, we'll be in touch.
All right. Interesting development there. Let's bring in our unfortunate losers today, Kaleb Koho and Kaleb Boatman, the Kingsmen guys. Tough break. You guys played a hell of a game. 8 points in round 1. If I'm not mistaken, you went perfect in round 2. And then betting just kind of flubbed at the end. How are you guys feeling?
This whole loss is on me, not on Boatman whatsoever. I mismanaged that round terribly. I should have had him go 2 on scores and then bet nothing on the last one. We could have won other way around. I played a bad game managerially in the round that I needed to be good in, and Boatman played a fucking lights out game. So that's all on me.
I had some rough misses. I should have known the divergent question. I didn't, and I should have known Jasper said, well, that was on me. I just had misses that were on me. It is what it is. Nico, he wanted it more, and he got it. He played a great game.
Yeah. So you're still in the tournament, Boatman. We're still going to see you there in another singles match. Are you looking forward to the tournament? Is this going to drive you to want to try to win the tournament? How are you feeling going forward?
I'm not looking forward to being lower seeded because, again, right now I'm 2 and 3, and then if I lose, I'm 2 and 4, which basically means I won't be around very much, which sucks. It's always been the betting round, though. It's always been the betting round, and that just sucks. We would have won if we would have bet differently, and that's always the way it goes with me. But that's the Kaleb Boatman proverbial curse.
Well, as someone who has very recently also done that with betting in multiple matches, I feel your pain. I've lost a couple times in the betting round, and it's not a good feeling. But that being said, like your manager said, you still played lights out today. A perfect round 2 in a category that a lot of people struggle in. It's nothing to hang your head about. We're still going to see you in the tournament, so we will see you guys very, very soon in that tournament. All right, Nick, let's wrap this one up. Any final thoughts?
No, my barn is burned because, that was a barn burner. And it was just so exciting to watch. Congratulations to Nico, and we'll see Boatman again soon.
Yeah, we'll see both of them soon in the upcoming Summer Series tournament. But, guys, don't go too far away because while you're all in quarantine, we're still uploading matches. So we will see you guys very soon with another Fandom Fights match. Again, those were the Kingsmen, Kaleb and Kaleb. That was winner today, Nico. That was briefly Cody Newberry. That has been Nicholas Chug. I have been Brzakala, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you.